Hey everybody, welcome to Garrett's Games. My name's Doug.
My name's Shelley.
And we are a podcast and video series about board games and card games and all those wonderful things you play with paper and cardboard on a table. None of this video game stuff. Sorry guys. If you love those, awesome. And here we are talking about the December plays that we have. So another group of video podcasters, Board Game Ramblings, always does a look back at the month. And we may be doing this, especially on a month where we played a number of games. We don't get as many plays as they do. They're like, but we do have a number of plays. And so we thought we'd look at our list of games played, how many games we played, how many plays we had total. And then we'll look at our surprise, disappointment, and favorite of the month. All right. So we both did this. We haven't looked at each other's.
No, we don't know.
I have an idea of at least a couple of Shelley's.
I'm not sure.
All right. So I'll start with some of our statistics. All right.
All right.
We're not going to care about who won what.
So.
All right. That doesn't matter. But we did play.
That's because he always wins.
That's not true. I have statistics and I can prove
okay.
that is not the case.
Okay.
All right. So we have played 17 games in the month of December. We played 44 times over the course of that month. Yeah. Most of the games that we play, as we talk about, that we play for the channel, we try to get at least 3 plays in so that we really get a feel for the game. We get different aspects of the game. If there's a big stack of cards, we want to get through all of those cards so that we can see that. Yeah. So that's the reason for maybe fewer games played, but more plays of games.
And sometimes, there's double-sided boards and things like that, too.
That's very true. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so those 17 games that we played were Pondscape, The Druids of Eudora, For the Emperor, Forestry, Llama Llama, Please Don't Burn My Village, Postcards, Sanctuary, Toleno, Up or Down, Clickety Clack, Kartini From Darkness to Light, Pause Up, Photo Tour North America, Ronin, Carcassonne, and Double Seven or My Seven. That's the list. We have 3 categories here, all right? Surprise, disappointment, and favorite, all right? I told Shelley we could have up to 2 games in each of those. So 17 total games, and we've got 3 categories. So we'll see how it goes. Sure. All right, so Shell, what is your biggest surprise for the month of December 2025?
Well, my biggest surprise, I imagine it's probably yours too, but I don't know for sure, is Llama Llama. Okay. And that is because this game is so unique, and I've never played a game like it before. I mean, it's very cool, the way you pass the cards.
Yes.
And you're only going to show your cards at the very end of the game.
Right.
So you don't even know what other people have.
That's true. That's true.
It's just very, very cool game.
Yeah, Llama Llama is one of my 2 big surprises. Oh, yeah. It is a small box game from Allplay, and as Shelley's saying, you have these different scoring ways to score on the cards themselves. But over the course of the rounds, you're passing a certain number, like 4, then 3, then 2, then 1, to your neighbor.
Right.
In a 2-player game, you actually have 2 dummy hands set up, so all the cards are in the mix here, and then you reveal at the end of the game, and there you go. Really interesting surprise.
Yeah, it is.
And
really cool
I really did like it.
I love
Definitely. All right, my other surprise, and I think this is based on kind of my expectation going in based on what the cover art was versus what it looked like, and that is Please Don't Burn My Village. Okay. That turned out to be a really wonderful, pleasant surprise. Really fun. Right? You're trying to adjust the market of what the cards that are going to be in your hand or that you are laying out in your tableau are going to be worth. And so, you're looking to see what other people are moving up and so on. So Please Don't Burn My Village from Fireside Games was my other surprise for December.
I agree with you there. That is a really great game.
It is a great game. Yeah.
Yeah, and you would look at the box and go, I'm not sure.
Yeah. Exactly. That's true. Yeah. But give it a chance because I think it's a really solid one.
Really fun.
All right.
My other surprise was...
Oh, you have another surprise.
Kartini from Darkness to Light.
Oh, yes.
Because we were really excited about this game.
That's true.
The theme of it was really interesting, but it was also really a lot of fun.
Yes.
You're trying to educate girls and
in Indonesia.
Indonesia, empower them in the in all the ways, like militarily, politically.
As patrons for people who are coming up. Yes, exactly.
I think that was a really fun game, and it was just really unique.
Yeah, it certainly is a game that I think we knew that we liked the theme.
Yeah,
but the game did not disappoint.
No, you don't know if
when
it's
we played it.
You know, it's obviously a passion, but sometimes passion projects aren't always great games. But I thought this was a really fun game. That was a big surprise for me.
That's true. Okay, disappointments.
Well, this was a great month for games.
It was a good month for games.
I mean, so what would be my disappointment obviously would be different than other people's disappointment.
That's true. That's true.
So, because I think people really like this game, but my disappointment was Ronin.
Yeah. Yeah, I have that on my list too.
It was a little, for me, a little lather, rinsey, repeat.
Yes, we've liked Emmanuel Ornella's games before.
Yeah,
this is from Queen
El
Games.
Principe and
Yeah.
So I just felt like, you know, you had to try to get to each of the villages or the towns that you're supposed to put your pieces in, and then, I don't know, I wasn't that interested.
Yeah, I agree. We have a review coming up, and it didn't really satisfy us very much. So that's Ronin. My other disappointment was, I think, again, I'm looking at the box. Going in, the theme, I'm going to be really intrigued. And Postcards didn't live up to what I wanted it to. Okay. And we have a review for that coming this next week, so we'll show it to you in its entirety. But I liked it.
It is so beautiful.
It is a beautiful game.
I think it's gorgeous.
I like the idea of it. Yeah. It just wasn't as enjoyable as I expected. So maybe, you know, Ronin was the biggest disappointment, but Postcards was kind of up there too, unfortunately.
I thought that it was fun, but but you had a lot of luck.
Yeah, Synapses Games is the publisher on that one.
Yeah, sure.
All right, and last category. What was your favorite, Shell?
Well, my favorite, I imagine, is somewhat, maybe yours as well, is Pondscape.
It was, yeah, Pondscape.
Pondscape is amazing.
It really is.
I mean, it's just...
It's fantastic.
You're taking a card, and you're playing a card.
Yeah.
And you're deciding if you're going to play
3x5 grid that you're building in front of you.
On the back.
Yeah. But it's got some really good think in it and some ideas. You know, you're trying to make the best of the cards that you've got going that are coming out or that you've been able to get into your hand.
This is Tomáš Holek.
Tomáš Holek. Yeah. Pink Troubadour and Capstone Games. Yeah. And I've been looking online, and it seems to be readily available now here in the States at a pretty decent price. Wow. So definitely check out Pondscape.
Oh, yeah, we love that game.
All right. So guys, that is our December, and we hope you are enjoying these videos. Remember, you can sponsor the podcast by going to patreon.com/GarrettsGames or down in the show notes to check out the extensive list of games that no longer fit on our shelves but belong on your table. So that is some of the ones that might be on this list that we just talked about for December. So we try to keep that updated. Help us out and make sure you subscribe and give us a thumbs up. We'll see you next week. Take care. Bye.